The secret to a happy life is good gut bacteria, which provides good digestion, good immune function, and good overall health.
Probiotic for a happy life. It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 167.
In the Hunt for Wellness podcast, we talk about mind, body, and spirit because that's what people are made of. They're made of a body, a mind, and a spirit. And we want each of those to be fully functioning, fully nurtured, to live a healthy, full, living your best life.
Hello, welcome to Hunt for Wellness. I am John Hunt.
And I'm Christy Hunt.
And this is the show where we help you live your best life, mind, body, and spirit. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check them out at waterdistillers.com. Okay, I always wanted the secret to a happy life, but I didn't realize it was going to be found in a probiotic.
I know. Well, it's found in good gut bacteria.
Okay, and a probiotic actually gives you good gut bacteria?
Bacteria, yes.
There you go. So therefore, the probiotic is the secret. Okay.
To a happy life.
Yes, but there's more to it than meets the eye because we have to actually dig in here a little bit and find out not only how that works, but what is the right one, because there are all kinds of probiotics out there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There are.
So let's get this thing started in the right way. Just let's talk about gut health in general.
Yes. So when you have good gut health, your digestive system is functioning well. You're not experiencing pain, bloating, gas, constipation, or those kinds of things. Things are moving along smoothly. And things are moving in smoothly and moving out smoothly.
Yes, we like that.
Yes, but think about what we eat. I mean, we eat food that grew in the ground. Mm-hmm. So there's like dirt,
minerals. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's in the dirt.
Yeah.
Food is dirty.
Right.
I mean, we need to wash it off. So our digestive system has to deal with bacteria, viruses, fungi as we eat things that are not perfectly sterilized, and they're not supposed to be sterilized. Yeah. And so our stomach has a lot of acids to break the food down. First, we chew it up with our teeth, and then to crush it and make it liquid, essentially. And then we have a high acidity in the stomach to kill off things that shouldn't be there. Like our immune system is in the digestive system because we're dealing with a lot of things that are coming into our body through our mouth.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't that make sense?
Oh, it totally makes sense.
That's where we're dealing with a lot of...
the battle is.
Yeah, the battle is in the digestive system. So the digestive system has to be strong.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of our digestive systems aren't very strong because of a lot of packaged foods that are kind of like not real food.
Yeah.
There's a lot of herbicides and pesticides that are put on plants. And so if you're eating conventional foods, meaning not organic food, they have herbicides and pesticides on them, and you're taking that in.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, and the probiotics, I'm sure, kind of battle that. But if you overwhelm your system
with bad stuff,
if there's too many people on the bad side of the equation,
right,
the just good side's going to have a hard time.
Right. How does the armies work? Isn't it the ones that have the most people win?
Typically, or the biggest weapons.
Yeah. So that's what we need for our digestive system.
Okay.
We need the good guys.
Yes.
We need more good guys than bad guys.
Yes.
And so eating organically is really important because one of the pesticides, or maybe a lot of them, what they do is the animal or insect that is eating the plant, the pesticide targets the digestive system and makes it explode. So their gut explodes and gets holes in it, and then they die. So if you were eating stuff like that, do you think it does not have any effect on us?
Right. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
It does. It does. So that's why we want to eat organic, because we don't need that kind of crap going into our bodies. So the gut microbiome, which is the bacteria, fungi, even parasites that live inside of our body that help us digest our food, there's trillions of these microorganisms. And it's important to have the right balance. When they are balanced and in good proportion, we eat, or we function well. Our immune system is strong, we digest easily, and therefore our whole health is good. It even affects our emotional health because there's a gut-brain connection.
Right.
So there's 3 types of intestinal bacteria.
All right. And there's going to be a quiz at the end of this podcast.
Here's
so make
the quiz.
sure. Yeah,
so make sure you know what it is.
Yes.
Beneficial,
Okay.
harmful, and opportunistic.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well,
what are they?
Beneficial.
Good.
Harmful,
Yes.
and opportunistic.
Very good.
I pass.
You passed so far.
I'm glad you didn't do this like 2 minutes from now. It might be an issue, and the beneficial and harmful ones, I think, we can pretty much understand that, right?
Right. We don't want that. But basically, it's a balance.
Yeah.
It's a balance that's going on. And so the good bacteria, when you have the good bacteria in large amounts, you have good health maintenance and anti-aging effects.
Nice.
Such as you're going to have good digestion, you're stimulating your immune system, good emotional balance, and like representative examples are bifidobacteria and lactic acid bacteria. Okay. And they do vitamin synthesis, help with absorption assistance, infection prevention, and immunity stimulation. So it's just helping your body stay healthy. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
So then we've got the ones that aren't so good. Boo. So that's like Streptococcus, Clostridium perfringens, and E. coli.
Ooh.
And there's a toxic strain of E. coli and there's a non-toxic strain. And so what that does is intestinal putrefaction.
Now we know where the word putrid came from.
That's right. So like bad gas.
Oh, yeah.
You know how sometimes that happens?
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
You've heard of that for some other people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even it can cause disease. So there's like Crohn's disease, colitis, like bad bacteria can play a role in that.
Okay.
So it can kind of be a trigger. So then there is opportunistic bacteria, which will cause no trouble when you're healthy, but have adverse effects on the intestines when the body is weak. So Bacteriotides, that's one of them. E. coli, the non-toxic strain, and Streptococcus. So they can be in balance and in your body without causing problems. But when you get weakened or maybe eating a lot of bad food, eating a lot of conventional food that's having these herbicides and pesticides that are going to be attacking your own system, or you're worn out, you're stressed out, you're not getting enough sleep, those kind of things, you're going to have the opportunistic bacteria making an opportunity on you.
I see an opening here.
That's right. That's right. So we got to keep the good bacteria more than the bad bacteria. Okay? So it's called like an equilibrium. And so there you go. There is some connections with the gut, the gut bacteria.
The gut and the butt.
The gut bacteria and the brain.
Okay.
And so we make neurotransmitters in our gut. So it's important for the gut to be healthy for those reasons. And emotional issues can be related to the gut being off.
Okay.
Think also about when you don't feel good. What's your emotional status when you don't feel good?
Blah.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Mm-mm.
You're not happy and perky and peppy. You're kind of irritated and sad and quiet and, not feeling good. So there might be emotional, or there might be also gut bacteria and obesity connections. Mm-hmm. So scientists are researching that as well. So probiotics are the live microorganisms that have health benefits when consumed. So some is found in food, and you want to eat those. And you can also take them as a supplement. All right. And they, like I said, make your immune system stronger, help your digestive system, even can help with digesting food like dairy. Some people have some trouble with that, and they can help with that. So you can find probiotics in yogurt and aged cheeses. And you can look for live cultures on those of bifidobacteria and lactobacilli. And then also fermented vegetables like kimchi and sauerkraut and pickled vegetables.
All my favorites.
I know. But you only need just a little bit, like a tablespoon of those with your meal.
Right.
To add more bacteria, the probiotic, the good bacteria, into your digestive system.
You can always have a brat and put the sauerkraut on that.
Right. Well,
maybe that's not exactly what you should do.
Not exactly. And then, but there's other good foods that are really good for you, that are a good source of probiotics, like bananas, onions, garlics, leeks, asparagus, artichokes, and organic soybeans.
Okay.
And literally organic of all these.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around.
Yeah. Don't mess around with the bad things.
You're playing with your gut there.
That's right. So some of the good bacteria examples are Bifidobacterium, Lactobacillus, Streptococcus thermophilus, Saccharomyces boulardii.
Well, I feel like you'd be taking one of those language courses by now.
That one is a yeast that acts as a probiotic, and says that it can help prevent and treat travelers' diarrhea. I do have a story where a friend of mine, she made her daughter going on her trip. She was going on a mission trip to like third world country, and she said, you have to take a probiotic every single day. She gave her a probiotic. Take this every single day. Don't miss it. She was the only kid on the trip out of 30 that didn't get sick.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, just supporting that gut to help with the immunity. I mean, and how awful is it to be sick on a trip? It's
no one likes to be sick on a trip.
No, you don't want to be sick at home, but it's even worse on a trip. So just keeping the gut healthy just makes a world of difference. And so, okay, so other things that you can do to keep your gut healthy, guess what they are? I bet you can guess.
Oh, let's see. Sleep.
Yes.
Of course.
Get enough sleep.
Drink a lot of water.
Yes.
Take time for yourself. Don't stress out.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep the stress down.
All right.
Yes.
I guess all of them?
Sure.
Take a prebiotic or a probiotic.
That's right. Just looking at my notes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay. And eat slowly. Basically, chew your food. That's really important too. Sometimes we just don't chew very good.
Yeah.
And on my list is not eat organically, but that is important.
It really is. I think that's in every one of our podcasts, basically, because it's like the foundation, and that's something we do every day, 3 times a day.
Right.
So you might as well just start eating right.
Right. It makes a difference. Mm-hmm. It makes a long-term difference. Do you want to live long?
Yes.
Okay, then eat
got
organic.
Too much to do.
Right. So, and take a probiotic or provide probiotics. Either really add all those foods in there into your diet, and I would take a probiotic, especially in times of travel.
Okay.
Because travel, you don't really have a lot of control over your diet. It's harder.
Yeah, it's much more difficult.
Yeah, it's harder to get sauerkraut at every meal.
Yeah.
Or bananas or things like that. So I would definitely take that. The other time I'd really want to take a probiotic is after taking antibiotics.
Yeah, because they mess you up.
Antibiotics are really important for, killing off bad bacteria that is causing illness in the body, but it also kills off good bacteria in our digestive system. So that needs to be restored with a probiotic.
Okay.
And really being intentional. And when you want to be taking it is, you can take it after a meal, but you can also take it at night before bed. And so that it's kind of sitting in your digestive system the whole night long. That is a really good time to do it. But whatever time works for you is a good time to take it, because sometimes people don't remember at that time. I know when we were working on trying to remember to take it at night, it was like, when you turn off the lights to go to bed, take your probiotic.
Right. Have some kind of cue, right?
Yes. And you're going to feel so good. And so I want to talk about just the Life 9 probiotic that we have with Young Living, because it has 9 different strains.
Oh, nice. By the way, if you go to huntforwellness.com, episode 167, we'll have links to all the big words, and we'll actually have links to the products like Life 9, which is an excellent probiotic. Right.
So take that Life 9 every single day, and especially when traveling and after antibiotics. And if your gut is getting off, I would really be taking that probiotic every day. Another really good thing to take to help support the gut is peppermint. And peppermint just like calms the stomach muscles, helps them relax, relieves, that bloating gas feeling. When you go to restaurants, they often have a peppermint sitting there to take when you leave.
Why they do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder.
To help with your digestion.
So there's probably no peppermint in that peppermint.
Well, there probably is some peppermint, but it's a lot of sugar in there. It's not very good for you. But that is why. It helps with digestion. It helps you feel better.
Yeah, those little red and white striped ones.
Yes, exactly.
And so peppermint, you do rub it on your stomach, or you drink it in your water? How do you take it?
Yes, you can do both.
Okay.
I've done both. I love drinking it. I love putting a drop of the Peppermint Vitality in my water, and it helps your digestive system kind of move along. It helps the flow of bile and helps digest fats and move through the stomach and the intestines. It's very soothing to the digestive system.
Great.
I love it, and don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And it just can calm any, like if you're upset, if your stomach is a little bit upset, you can take that, either drink the peppermint water, just one drop in like 8 ounces of water in a glass or ceramic or stainless steel, but not in plastic. Do not put any essential oils in plastic, because they will start to eat up the plastic, and then you would drink the plastic. So no, we don't want to drink plastic. So peppermint is really great. The other essential oil blend is DiGize. That's so good for digestion. And it's got several essential oils that help with digestion, including peppermint, fennel, ginger, tarragon, juniper, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. And so they really support the digestive system when taken internally. And that is another thing. You can take that after any meal. Sometimes we rub the oil on our stomach.
Yes,
before.
It works really fast, too.
Yeah, and I just love that. It can even help with motion sickness, if that's coming around to you. And peppermint, too, can help with that.
All right, we got to wrap this one up here.
Okay.
So any last-minute thoughts? We've talked about Life9, Peppermint, DiGize. Those are kind of the solutions.
Yeah.
But that Life9, particularly the probiotic, and we'll link it over at the show notes at huntforwellness.com. Episode number 167.
Mm-hmm. So, good gut bacteria provides good digestion, immune function, and good overall health. So take your probiotic.
And that is the secret to a happy life. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. Also, before we go, I want to remind people that there is an episode that we did on the systems. Remember that? And
yes.
The digestive system. Do you remember what the name of that one was? We'll put it up here in the corner. But that episode talks a little bit more of what the system is all about. And I think it's something that you would enjoy getting further knowledge on. And then, of course, coming back for our next episode of Hunt for Wellness.